Thank you. My name is James Mayfield Smith, and this is Mark Gossman, who many of you may know as an amazing musician here in Kansas City. And we are pleased to talk with you today about the Unity Men's Retreat, March 4th through 6th, right here at the Unity Village Conference Center. If you're a man, you can raise your hand. Let me just see how many men we have here. Men, I'm talking to you right now. You might be wondering, why would I want to go to a men's retreat? And I have 3 answers for you. The first one is, you want to have fun and be playful. I promise that Mark and I are creating an adventure for you that will be a blast. 2, you're willing to heal. You know, if you're a woman in this culture, you know growing up, it's not easy on you. Well, you know what? It's not easy for men either. This culture is tough for men. And I'm here to tell you that it is an amazing thing to spend a weekend with men, Unity men, who know how to love each other, who know how to father each other well, who can brother each other. That's the kind of environment that we're creating, and we would love to have you join us. And 3, if you have this sense that more is possible for you, if I know I'm not fully living who I am. I know there's something deeper inside me that if I could just tap into and let it come out and express, that I can give my gifts in a bigger way. I'm a transformation coach. If you show up willing, you will leave feeling more free. Women, I'm talking to you now. Raise your hand if you're a woman. If you have a man in your life, if you would love to have them be loved up well by a group of men who can really be there for them and show them and create safety in a way that a lot of groups and men just aren't able to do that, send them to us. I'll return them to you with a heart that's more open and a soul that is more free.
Thank you, James. What we hope to explore this weekend is using sound as a tool for transformation. We chant, we use the spoken word in a way that uplifts, that tones this human instrument. We'll explore ways that our voice can help create harmony in our lives. And we'll have instruments which we will use as sound healing. So if that sounds appealing to you, I certainly encourage you to come. If you've never been before, if you've been, talk to other men, and please invite them for this weekend. It is March 4th to the 6th. We hope to see you there.
I'm John. I at first wondered about going to a retreat with men. Didn't know if I'd feel comfortable. And I found a very welcoming, very loving bunch of men.
Hi, my name is Grant Elliott. The value that I find in working with men is that I get to show up in a way that embraces my masculinity, and it allows for me to express myself from my heart in an environment that is very affirming and validating.
I'd never been in a room with that many men, and it was an incredible weekend, and just had a delightful time.
This work and these communities of men has allowed me to experience positive transformation. It's a remarkable experience.
When I went home from this retreat, I felt more secure about myself.
What's possible in my life, being involved with this work, is the opportunity to be in alignment with myself.
Oh, if we could put together more of these retreats, more men together like this, it makes a man look at himself differently.
The man that I was 6 months ago is completely different than the man that I am today. And the man that I was 3 years ago is like a completely different person. So it's been good.
We need to be open and loving and caring.
As long as I keep showing up and I keep taking responsibility and I keep connecting and sharing authentically my experience and what's going on with me in these environments where I'm affirmed and validated, I continue experiencing positive change and transformation.
First, I want to thank Jeree for allowing me to come up and speak to you guys, and for this wonderful service. It's good to be back here. I really appreciate it. I am here from your neighbor, just down the street, Unity Church of Overland Park, and I brought a couple of amazing men with me. If you could stand up, Jason Haney and Mark Gossman. And they are representatives of the Unity Men's Group, which is a group of conscious men who are dedicated to awakening. Anyone agree we need some of that? Yeah. And we're here on an invitational mission because we are having a men's retreat March 4th through 6th. You know, this world is not easy for women. Amen? And you know what? It's not easy for men either. The patriarchy is tough on men also. And specifically it's tough on men because we're supposed to not show the suffering. And so especially with other men, we're not supposed to show the suffering. So when we create a group, a retreat, a place where men can come and have safe men who are loving, and there's a healing aspect that comes with that. And what happens is, have you guys noticed there's kind of a wall in men's hearts sometimes where we just aren't as emotionally vulnerable as you might like? I've done 30 of these men's retreats around the world, in the United States and in Europe, and this amazing thing happens when we build this kind of container where that starts to fall away and the pain and suffering starts to come up. The stuff that we've held down for so long starts to come up, and then it opens up and men shed tears and men come alive, and this freedom comes in their life that we want for our men. The emotional vulnerability comes up that makes the world a safe place for my daughter. I have a 14-year-old daughter, and I'm all about making the world a safe place for her. And I know that it's helping men to find the safety and the healing in them that's going to do that. Well, so we have this men's retreat. And this men's retreat, first of all, it's about laughter and fun and interaction and joy. There's a ton of that. But it's about creating a really safe place so healing can happen. That has to be done in a group of men. There's a way that a group of safe men can help other men heal. And for them to really feel safe to go out as a man in the world and become a safe place, it really works really well. I am continually astounded at the courage of men. And I would love for you to invite your men. Would you like your men to be a part of this? To get to experience and feel this? So we are personally inviting every man you know, if you have brothers, sons, partners, invite them, let them know. Don't even just invite them, just pay the $170 and say, hey, I got this for you. I would love for you to come. In fact, I want to have a closer relationship and a deeper connection with you. These men came and talked, and wow, I want you to get to hang out with these guys because I think they would love you, and I think you'd love them. I do want to invite Mark Gossman up here. He is the music director who's going to, all through the weekend, he's going to provide amazing, wonderful music. I just want him to speak for a minute about what he does.
Thank you, James, and thank you, CSL, for inviting us to come talk about this. The music that I will bring is associated with transformation. I lead drum circles. We will start out in the first evening with a drum circle. We have a large drum that we use as a bass, and then we have other instruments, and men are invited to bring their instruments as well. Not just drums, but also seeds, skins, bones, and bells, the different aspects of sound that's transformational. Many of you know that I'm a leader of a Kirtan group called Jai Spirit, and we will singing, we'll be chanting, we will be meditating, we will be going deep with drums, going deep with our own instruments. And also I'm going to bring a set of gongs that I use in a transformational experience. There will be many opportunities to be enlivened by the sound that will be experiences in ourselves and with the instruments that we make. Thank you very much.
Our theme is finding deep courage as a man. And you may be wondering, well, when is this and how do we get involved? So it's March 4th through 6th. We have a brochure we're going to give to you. And we're also going to be, all three of us will be here afterwards to talk to any of you about more about the retreat, more about any questions you may have, how you can get in touch with us. Thank you so much, Sharon, for letting me come in. Thank you for doing what you do. I really appreciate it.